Animal Crossing's been out for 4.5 years at this point, and whether you're new or old, I wanted to share some tips, although this is mainly for new players. I've seen in some of my comments recently that some of you have started the game and you're new and are looking for some advice. So let's get started. Hit your rocks. Place some items in the corner or dig holes near your rocks and use your shovel so you don't get as much of a kickback from your axe. You do not need to eat a piece of fruit to hit a rock. If you do eat fruit, it will just break the rock and it will respawn somewhere on your island. There's also a money rock, so this trick to make sure that you stay in one place while you hit your rock is going to work in order for you to get all 8 items from that rock, whether it's money or materials. This is especially helpful when you are farming iron for Nook's Cranny. Catch those bees. In order to properly catch a wasp nest, you're going to want to hold your net and stand in front of the tree with your back to your camera and shake. The wasp nest will fall out, your character will naturally turn toward it in a shocked manner, and then you hit A to catch the wasp. If you do let a wasp sting you, however, a villager will give you the recipe for medicine, which is great because you can later use that for when your villagers get sick. However, if you get stung twice, you will respawn back at your house. This will net you some Nook Miles though. The same thing happens, I believe, when you get stung by a scorpion or tarantula. It's a one-time thing and you get some extra miles from it, which is pretty great. Dive for deep sea creatures. Speaking of Nook Miles, did you know that it's really easy to dive early on in this game? You can get a wetsuit from the Resident Services kiosk for 800 Nook Miles. It will come in the mail the next day and you can equip it and use it to dive for sea creatures. These creatures will not only help you with your Critterpedia and your museum, but it will also net you a lot of bells. Unfortunately, and I've complained about this a lot in the past, there is no NPC available to buy your sea creatures at 1.5 times price like we have Flick and CJ. It's a real shame, especially because I would love some of the sea creature models, mainly like a Venus flower basket or a sea pig or a few of the others. I think they're really neat. Be careful with your fruit. Your mom character, which is unseen, will send you some fruit in the mail shortly after you start out on your new island. This fruit will not be your native. There is also a chance that she may send you something other than your sister fruit, which you can find by going to certain Nook Miles islands. Basically, you're going to want to plant this, have them grow into trees, and then shake them and sell the fruit for profit. If you sell them right out, then how are you going to net more bells later on? You can also use them in cooking when you unlock it later in the game. Unfortunately, if you want to collect all of the fruits, you do need to have Nintendo Online or link up with a local player and trade with them. You can also just go to a treasure island and grab what you need. It's a shame as you can't get all of your fruit natively from your own island, but at least there are ways for you to get it otherwise. 3's the magic number. A lot of things unlock when your island hits 3 stars. KK Slider concerts every week, terraforming, and island infrastructure, Captain's boat tours, cooking, Harv's co-op, and, assuming you've met some other requirements, the Roost. This is also when you unlock island ordinances. They are definitely not a requirement for you to have, but they can be really helpful for your game. So if you're missing something, you may want to just wait until you have 3 stars. Finally, go at your own pace. It can be really exciting to play a game, especially if you're new to it. However, Animal Crossing can come with a lot of burnout. Specifically after you've unlocked terraforming, it can be really overwhelming, as there's a lot to do. Assuming you want to gut your whole island and redo it, it's going to take a long time because the way that terraforming is handled in this game is not intuitive in the slightest. I recommend just going slow and playing at your own pace. Do whatever that looks like for you, whether it's time traveling, playing for a few minutes at night, or playing for a couple of hours every week. As long as you're not super burnt out by it, just enjoy your time. And if you do get burnt out, maybe try playing a different game for a while. Then you'll have some more inspiration when you come back to Animal Crossing in the future. I hope you found these tips helpful. I know some of them may not have been super relevant, especially the burnout thing, as I feel like that's pretty subjective. But overall, I hope that you'll be able to enjoy your Animal Crossing game to the fullest. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave any comments, feedback, and suggestions down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!